Hello everyone and welcome back to Freedom Through Confidence. My name is Ben, and in this video today I'm going to be sharing with you how to find your purpose as a man. Now, as men, we put ourselves under a lot of pressure to find what we are most passionate about or find our purpose in life very quickly, and sometimes that can lead to a lot of mistakes. We end up focusing on the wrong things and heading in the wrong direction, and a lot of the times we end up in places where we are not happy being. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you a quick guide on how to find your true passion or how to find your true purpose in life. So the way that I found my purpose in life is the way that I'm going to be recommending to you today. And that was through working on myself. Now, I don't believe that our purpose in life is to just become the best possible versions of ourselves, because that may very well be an unrealistic goal for a lot of people, and becoming the best version of yourself might not necessarily be the thing that is most rewarding to you, because every single person is different. But through working on myself, I was able to find what I was passionate about. You see, when I was in my young adult years and my teenage years, I suffered a lot with anxiety, depression, anger management issues, and a whole range of other emotional problems. And I got into university and I knew that I had to figure out how to improve my life, because if I didn't, I knew that I wasn't going to live for that much longer. I literally had only the choice of becoming better at life and finding out what I'm passionate about, or eventually getting to a place where I wasn't going to be around anymore. So I started to work on myself. I read hundreds of self-help books, and I dove into self-improvement in every single way, and I was able to improve my life. And it was during that time of self-improvement, when I started to feel better about myself, that I realized that my purpose in life is to help other people do the exact same thing, which has led me to this channel and the business that I'm creating with confidence coaching. And I don't think that I would have found that purpose, I don't think I would have found out that I was passionate about that if I hadn't started to work on myself. Now, this is not to say that, again, everyone's passion and purpose in life is to help other people, because again, that's an unrealistic goal for some, and for others it's just not something that is top of their priorities. Again, everyone is different and everyone's purpose and passion is going to be slightly different, but it was through working on myself that I was able to discover that. So that is what I recommend for you. That is what I recommend to any man who is trying to find his purpose in life. One of the other things that was very powerful for me in terms of finding my purpose as a man was starting to see myself as separate from all the things that I was told that I should identify with and that I should strive towards as a man. As men, we are kind of indoctrinated into believing that we need to be going after money and power and women, and all of that is great and a lot of fun, but it is ultimately not going to be your purpose or your passion. I'm sure that for some people, fame, women, money, power is their purpose, is their passion, but I know that it is not everyone's. And I know that as a man, I really struggled with that, and I had to ask myself some very serious questions about what it was that I actually wanted out of life. And so what I eventually concluded was this question, which was, if I had everything that I wanted, if I had all the money, all the power, all the fame, all the women that I wanted in my life, and I still wasn't happy, what would I do? And it came back around to helping people. I would want to be doing exactly what I'm doing now, which is helping people who are struggling with anxiety and shyness and low self-esteem and lack of confidence to empower themselves and inspire themselves to become the most confident version of themselves so they can go out and live the life of their dreams. That is what I'm doing now. That is what I would be doing if I had all the money, all the fame, all the power in the world. If I had it all, that's what I would be doing. So start to see yourself as separate from those things. Ask yourself, if you had all of those things, then what would you do? If you had all those things and you still weren't happy, what is it that you would do? And it's not something that you have to come up with an answer with immediately. It can take days, weeks, months, even years to find an answer to that. It took me a long time to find that answer for myself, but when I found that answer, it felt right. I've stuck with it. I've headed in that direction for the last few years, and I've never been happier. I've never felt more purposeful and passionate about life than when I worked towards that goal of helping as many people as possible to become their most confident selves. Do a lot and learn a lot as well. That is another thing that I recommend. Try so many things. Try as many things as possible, especially things that scare you. Learn about yourself, learn about what you like, learn about what you don't like, and try to orient yourself towards alignment with those things at all times. Keep trying to become more like yourself, more like the you that is within you that you've always known has been there. It sounds super cliched, but ultimately that's what self-improvement is all about. You believe that there is a better version of you waiting to break free, and so you just chip away at it until that person is finally set free and you are the person that you've always known that you can be. That is self-improvement and self-acceptance kind of in a nutshell right there. And I'm reading this book at the moment called The Hero with 1,000 Faces, and it breaks down in several steps the journey that each one of us goes along through our lives. And the first stage is the call to adventure and accepting that call. And the more you find out about yourself and your purpose and passion in life, the more you're going to understand and hear that call to that great adventure of fulfilling your purpose and passion. And at that point, you must answer that call. You must go after your purpose and your passion. Otherwise, you will get to the end of your life and you will resent the choices that you made. You'll resent the obstacles that you either put in front of yourself or that others put in front of you. Throw all of it aside. Answer that call to adventure. Find out what it is that you want to do by trying to become the best version of yourself. Orient yourself towards your purpose and your passion and go after it. Smash through every single obstacle. Don't let anyone tell you what you are supposed to be doing. Look away from all the things that we are told as men that we should be chasing after. Ask yourself, if you had all of that, would you be happy? And if you aren't going to be happy when you have all of that, then what would you do then that would make you happy? Orient yourself towards that and go. Go after it. Answer that call to adventure. And really, that's all I have to say on the subject of how to find your purpose as a man. Do I have all the answers? Absolutely not. Do I know what your purpose is in life? No. At the end of the day, I am not even 100% certain on my own purpose. None of us are. None of us are 100% going to be certain on our own purpose. You can be 99.99%, which is where I am most of the time, but every now and then you will have an instance of doubt. And at that time, ask yourself that question again. If you had all the money, all the fame, all the power, all the women, all the everything that you wanted in the world, what would you do if it still didn't make you happy? And again, you can orient your compass towards that and just go for it. So I hope you have found this video useful. If you have done, make sure to leave a like on it. Make sure to let me know your thoughts on the subject down in the comment section down below. Make sure that you are subscribed to Freedom Through Confidence. Just click the subscribe button down below and you can get access to this kind of content on a regular basis as well. But otherwise, thank you very much for making it all the way to the end of this video, and I look forward to seeing you here on this channel again very, very soon.